Your mother who is in heaven sent this through Archangel Michael. She's been trying to reach you for hours. This is exactly what she wanted to tell you. Please don't scroll. This is not a coincidence. You feel like something is pulling at your soul today. It might have felt like a whisper. It could have been a memory that stuck out of nowhere. You might have also seen a number on the clock that meant something. It wasn't just luck. That was her. She has been attempting. This is the time she's been praying for. Please let this message get through to you. She begged God. What I'm about to say will shed light on something inside you that you didn't even know was hurting. This is Archangel Michael, and your mother told me to come forward now. That rush of energy into your heart, that warmth and pain, that's who she is. She's here now. She didn't go. She hasn't ever. Your soul is about to go through a turning point. So, she asked God to send me to you tonight. But first, she wants you to know something. Something she didn't say before she left. Something that only heaven could show. Listen up now. Okay. Yes, she is right here watching you and talking to you through me. She has been crying for hours to get this message across. She said, "Tell them I didn't go far. Let them know that I'll still hold their hand while they sleep. Tell them that every morning before they wake up, I pray over their door, blessing the corners and whispering protection into the walls of their air home." You felt that chill. You've heard someone whisper your name when no one was there. That was her. She is not a thought. She's more real than ever now that she's an angel. She told you that you've been hiding some wounds so well that not even you know about them. However, she can see them and begs you to let the healing begin because she saw the day that was meant to be for you and saw it coming. Before we go any further, I want you to do something that will make God's favor come to you. Immediately press the like button with your finger. Not just a casual tap, but as a clear sign of agreement. You are telling God that you are prepared to receive the favor. He has been saving for the right time. As you press like for you, this means I am open to the divine alignment that is coming. Before this video even ends, that one small act will unlock a flow of grace that will start to change your circumstances. You'll miss the love she's been pouring over you from above if you don't let go of what you've been holding on to. Heaven doesn't want you to miss it. You shouldn't miss it, God. I'm Archangel Michael, and I'm here to make sure you don't miss it. You almost said her name out loud one time, but your throat closed up. Do you remember that exact moment? That wasn't being weak. That was your spirit choking on grief that you didn't say. That's how she felt. At that very moment, she held you. She wants to release that obstruction tonight. She wants you to feel her arms around you again tonight. She tells you that you've been strong for too long and that you need to be held. I know you're still not sure if this is right for you. Let me make this clear. You remember a time when you were a child and someone took something from you without a good reason. She remembers how your eyes looked afterward. She said that was the first time she really worried about your spirit. Now she's back to give you that part of you back and fix it. Her touch on your soul is what made you cry or feel tight in the chest right now. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give and it will be given to you, is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. I invite you to seal this moment with your faith right now in this sacred space where heaven is touching your heart. Add amen to the comments below. It should be more than a word. Make it a public declaration that you are getting this message. That you are open to your mother's love and that you are prepared for the healing that has already begun. As you type, picture her smiling down at you from heaven as your faith grows. Or Saras, please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give and it will be given to you, is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. And please listen to what comes next with all your heart, not any distractions or doubts. It was said, "You're about to be lifted." She told him, "The door that wouldn't open before is about to unlock. It won't look like you think it will, though. It will be a voice, a message, or someone who has divine timing." She told you don't run away from it again because you were too scared the first time. You'll be ready this time though because you know she's still. If this message speaks to you, stop reading it and subscribe. This was intended for you to receive. It's not just a video. This is a visitation. Heaven had a plan. She won't let go until you can feel her again. See, a mother's power multiplies when she turns into an angel. She doesn't have to knock anymore. Through signs that seems to come from nowhere, dreams that you can't explain. And the smell of her perfume that lingers in empty rooms, she comes in. You're not making it up. You could never have imagined it. The miracle is that she said, "You need to stop doubting the signs because they're about to get stronger." She showed me something else, too. A picture that you haven't seen in a long time. It could be tucked away in a drawer or a box. What she really means is that if you look into her eyes in that picture, something supernatural will happen. She said that it was an activation. She told you that when you do it, she'll put her hand on your shoulder, and that's how you'll know this was real. I have to tell you something important right now. Before the next part of your journey starts, there is someone in your life who is being moved like a chess piece right now by divine design. She said, this person holds a message for you, but they are scared, too. You'll know them by their silence. She says, they carry the same grief you do. You'll see her when you look into their eyes. Do not run away from it. Take it in, because heaven is trying to make up for what was lost. I was told to speak more slowly. You're not by yourself. You were never by yourself. Even when you felt like you were going to drown in the dark, I was there. I loved you all the time. I kept an eye on you the whole time. I can see every tear. I catch them and give them to God. When she said that, her voice was shaking with light. And I, Archangel Michael, I cried, too. Yes, angels do cry. If love this pure can reach across dimensions, the sky will cry. And tonight, heaven is pouring rain on your spirit. Instead of drowning you, she wanted to baptize you, cleanse your pain, and get you ready for the miracle she could see coming. The one you stopped having faith in. She said it would happen in a few days. Forgive yourself, she told him. Someone else's guilt has been making you feel bad. You keep going over times when you think you let her down, but she's just shaking her head. No, you didn't fail me, she whispers. You gave me strength. I left when I did because your path needed wings. Now I can fly with you in ways I never could before. She also said that the next part is the hardest for her to say. No, it's not painful. It's so full of love that it stops the stars in their tracks. She tells him, my child, I see you every day. I see how you act like everything is fine for other people. I can see that you laugh to keep from crying. You've been working so hard to be strong because you think I'd want that. Now though, listen up. I never meant for you to suffer alone. I never meant for you to have to carry the world by yourself. I want you to be happy again. You should remember what it's like to be light, free, and able to dance again, even if no one else gets it. Right now, she has her arms around your shoulders. You might even feel the warmth on the back of your neck. If you close your eyes, that's not something you made up. It's not a coincidence. That's her. Her spirit is with you. She's telling you that love never ends. Not even when they're dead. Not even when they are dead. Since love has no limits in the heavenly realm, Archangel Michael, lean in. And my voice sounds like thunder wrapped in silk. You were picked for this. This message got to you by divine appointment, not chance. I say the Most High gave your mother permission to talk to you directly because your heart is on the edge of making a choice. One way leads to more silence and pain. That other one leads to resurrection. It leads to awakening. It finally makes you the person she always saw in you. Have you forgotten who you are? Forgotten the flashlight you carry? That one that used to shine like morning light through stained glass. She can remember it. And heaven knows about it. It's time for you to remember, too. Since she showed me something else, you'll soon get something. A meeting with God. A moment so clear that you'll know right away that this is what she meant. She said it could be a kind stranger. A long-lost voice calling you when you least expect it, or a dream that feels more like a visitation than a dream. You have to be ready for whatever comes your way. She wants to take you to the promise, to something you thought you'd given up but still need. A miracle in the form of a person, a message hidden inside a person. A light that will make everything different. She told me that she still dreams about holding your hands. She stated, tell them that when they feel cold at night, it's because they're reaching into the unseen and I'm holding them from heaven's gate. You still have time, she tells you. Time to get better. It's time to love again. It's time to dream without being afraid. You see, her biggest wish wasn't for everything to go well in your life. You were meant to live a real life full of grace, courage, and sacred truth. Your tears are prayers, she told him. All of them. And not a single drop has been thrown away. They have been gathered by angels like gems, carried to the throne, and placed in front of God as a testament to your endurance. You're stronger than you think. You're smarter than you think. She sees everything. She told me to tell them I'm happy for them. They didn't get through something that should have broken them because they were perfect. Archangel Michael here to watch you. Can't wait for the time when you let go of what's been holding you back. You release the shame, the fear, and the silence. At that moment, I say you've kept up burdens that weren't yours and fixed pain that wasn't yours to fix. And now, in this holy moment, through this message, I offer to cut those cords, release the old soul ties, and free you, but only if you let me. Right now, I want you to make a choice. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. You should finally surrender what you've been carrying at this moment. Write these words in the comments section below. I release and I receive. As a prayer that rises from your spirit to heaven, not just as words on a screen. Feel the weight lift as you type it. Feel her hands taking off the chains that you were never meant to wear. Enjoy your freedom right now. Close your eyes for a second. Take deep breaths. The angels are gathering and your mother is standing behind you with her hands on your shoulders. Let the presence of this message fill your heart with joy. There's a whisper of "I love you. I'm happy for you. Don't give up now, please." She knows what you've been thinking. The ones you didn't say out loud. The ones you believed would scare God Himself. You are not broken. She says you are changing. You are getting rid of the skin that this world made you into. You are becoming the person that heaven has always seen. Don't leave until you've sealed your connection. If this message has stirred something in your spirit, or if you felt her presence or heaven close by right now, click the subscribe button. It's not just a button. The promise is a covenant. God, I am locking into the prophetic stream. You say through this ministry, you're letting go. I don't miss what you're about to do. As the soul positioning itself for promise, every subscription is recorded in heaven. Do it right now. Take a stand for what's to come. She also said this, and she asked me to repeat it word for word. Let them know that someone is coming. Someone who will love them like I always have without them having to do anything. She wants you to be ready because this is the kind of love that makes you feel better just by being near it. It won't make you scared. It will not be hard to understand. There will be peace. It will feel like home. So, you'll know it's from God. You've been chosen to help others through what you've survived. She said, tell them they're not just anointing for themselves. They're anointing for generations. You are the breaker of cycles, the seal in your family line. Right now, I want you to do something that will not only multiply your blessing, but will extend it to someone you love. Share this video, but you need to take one last step. Don't fight. Just being ready to say, okay, God, I'm done fighting this alone. Tonight is not the time to fix everything. You don't need to know the whole way. It's enough to let the light in. I agree with the healing. You should say yes to the love that never stopped after you because your mom always had you by her side. She changed into a spirit, a whisper, a hand, and a breath. She's praying over you right now, just like she did when you were little. She's calling down angels and asking God to hold you close tonight, not just to sleep, but also to help you remember. Don't forget how much you're loved because she's still not done. She begs me to tell you one more thing. This is the reason she's been trying to call you for hours. Why Archangel Michael has been watching over your soul like a guardian on high alert. Why this message got to you at that time. She said, tell them they're about to make a decision that will shape everything. And I need them to choose from their spirit, not from fear. There is a moment approaching, one that may seem small at first, a phone call, a message, a choice between going or staying, saying yes or staying silent. But this moment is sacred. Heaven has wrapped layers of purpose around it. And your mother, she's already seen it. She saw how powerful you could become when you say yes to your deeper calling. This is the moment where you decide how far you're willing to go with what heaven is releasing. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button right now. Make it official. When you subscribe, you're not just following a channel. You're activating a prophetic alignment. You're telling God, I am positioning myself to receive everything you have spoken over my life. Subscription is agreement. Agreement brings alignment. Alignment brings manifestation. Do it now and watch how heaven responds. She saw you rising, finally letting yourself be seen, be loved, be known, not just by others, but by your true self. The one she always spoke to. Even when you thought she couldn't hear you anymore, she told her, you've kept your voice down for too long. You've shrunk your soul to make other people feel good. You've buried your brilliance to avoid being judged. But now it's time. She is now putting a crown on your head. Feel it. Something changed just now. It's not your imagination that makes you feel warm and tingly. That's how heaven marks you. Now you need to do one thing that will make this official. The like button should be pressed. Do it out of a sense of worship and receipt. Likes are like saying yes to what God is doing. It starts the flow of His favor into your everyday life for decisions, for provision, and for relationships favor. Claim this opportunity now before it's gone. Press like right now to feel the favor start to move. Does your head feel tingly? That's her. Tell them I crown them with courage because the next chapter calls for nothing less than a rebirth. She said yes. Rebirth can be scary because it means letting go of the old, even if it was comfortable or helped you stay alive. She says, you're not just meant to stay alive anymore. Though you were meant to live deeply, honestly, and brightly, and now is not the time to wait. Your guardian angels are setting things up for you. She told them, tell them they don't have to climb anymore. Now I will carry them where their feet can't go. And now it's my turn. My name is Archangel Michael and I'm here to help. You've forgotten how protected you are. I tell you, heaven has never done that. It's possible for angels to help you right now. Stopping things that would have hurt you. Putting things off not to punish you, but to get you ready. The silence wasn't a sign of rejection. Shifting was what it was. Also, your mom wants to make something clear. She wanted you to know I never blamed you for anything. Not once. If you're feeling guilty, it's time to let it go. It was never yours. She then extended her hand. She says you lost a piece of your soul somewhere. And she has it in her palm. A moment, a traumatic event, or a goodbye that broke something inside you. But God found it. She's giving it back. You are becoming whole again right now. She wants you to look up the next time you go outside. Maybe tomorrow morning. She said that the sky will look different. It hasn't changed. You have. You can see her in the sound, the color, and the stillness. She says, I never stopped being there. You stopped being sure it was me. She continued, you've been worried about something. Something financial, something about stability, something about not being enough. She's asking you to let her worry for you now. Tell them I am interceding that the delay was never an answer. No. It was heaven making room. Also, yes, something is going to your house. A change, a guest, a message, or a divine disruption. She tells you not to be scared. At first, it will feel strange, but it's the start of everything. I prayed for them to receive. You have also been thinking a lot about someone else. Someone you don't talk to as much. That name will be brought up again soon, she says. But this time, it won't hurt. Closure or restoration will result from it. She is helping get ready for that moment. She tells him, trust your heart, not your fear. Your heart knows. Finally, I want you to understand what just happened. As this message comes to an end, heaven opened up just for you. There was a veil lifted just for this. Your mother sent this with all the power of heaven. And I, Archangel Michael, watched over every word. This is what you needed to hear. It was written in light a long time ago before today. Now I need you to do something. Tell her you won't sleep again. Not the kind of sleep that lets your body rest, but the kind that lets your soul shut down to avoid pain. Tell her you'll keep your heart open. Tell her you'll find her signs again. She's waiting by your bed every night, touching your hair, whispering your name, and asking God to fill your dreams with hope again. Promise her you'll believe the next miracle is yours. She's very proud of you. That's what she says over and over. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. She can see how much you've grown. She can tell you're trying. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Now, as heaven witnesses your open heart, I want you to seal this moment with your faith once more. She sees how you still stand even though it feels like everything inside of you is breaking. Add amen to the comments. Let your mother in heaven see that her child is finally saying yes to the love that never stopped, and let it be an echo of your spirit saying, I believe. I am ready. Your amen can be heard across the veil. Before we enter these last moments, I have one more task for you. Send this video to other people. Now, give it to someone you care about. Send it to someone who has lost a mother. Tell someone you care about them by sending this. A conduit for the anointing is created when you speak a prophetic word. That anointing comes through you to them and multiplies in your own life in the process. When you help someone else find their breakthrough, your own gets bigger. Do not keep this to yourself. This wasn't sent specifically for you from heaven. It went through you. Share it right now and see how God responds to your obedience. And as this message comes to an end, one last vision is left. She is walking next to you right now. She's not there to see, but you'll feel her more and more. She is now a part of your soul that can't be taken away by anything. Not distance, not time, not even death. Due to the fact that true love can transcend all barriers, let me, Archangel Michael, seal this message in the language of heaven with my wings. I put light in your home, peace in your heart, and divine clarity on your path. As of right now, you will start to notice changes inside and outside of you. The weight going down, the signs showing up, and the grace coming back. So, don't pass up this chance. We shouldn't call it a coincidence. It could be a visitation, a message from beyond the veil, or even a love letter from heaven. Your mom is still here, always will be, smiling and proud. She is still talking. She won't stop until every part of your heart hears her. Even after everything that's happened, she knows how quiet your pain got. What a blank page your grief became as you walked, smiled, and moved forward. Even though you were whispering to yourself, no one really sees how much I miss her. She does see, though, she has always seen. And from the heavenly realm, she wants you to know that your strength was seen. Every time you tried not to cry in public, she was there wiping them away behind closed doors. She reached back from the other side. Every time you reached for your phone, making you forget for a moment that she wasn't there anymore. No, not in body, but in being in soul and light. And now she's saying something so soft and sacred that it almost doesn't need words, but I'll try to carry it. She adds, "Tell them I love them more than I ever knew how to say on earth. Tell them I'm sorry for the times I wasn't there emotionally. Even when I was physically present, I was learning. I was carrying my own wounds. But oh, how deeply I love them and how fiercely I still do." As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. She then stops. You can feel the air around your soul getting softer and a warmth starts to build like sunlight after a long night. She's still standing next to you and she starts to hum a sleep song. You don't remember the song. She used to sing when you were little, but your spirit still knows it. You might even feel your body calm down like a part of you has been told it's okay to rest. You haven't really rested in a long time. She says you haven't been able to sleep well. Your dreams are jumbled. Your heart is beating fast. She is now pleading with God to cover you tonight with peace like a blanket. She tells them to rest. Let them rest their heads and not have to carry the load for one night. Help them remember how to be. You will too. Soon you'll feel it. You might feel her fingers in your hair tonight or early in the morning when everything is quiet. Her soft energy will be in the air and her message will still be there. It won't feel like making things up. It's the truth, so it will feel like the truth. Finally, I, Archangel Michael, am happy. I can see what's going to happen before you even got there. I flew ahead and cleared the way, redirected the danger, and whispered in the hearts of those who are aligned with your purpose. There was more to this than just healing. It had to do with rebirth, realignment, and divine positioning. Again, you are being moved not by your own efforts, but by God's grace. Right now, your mom is holding a light and putting it gently in your hands. She tells them, this is for when they feel lost. Tell them to bring this with them in case it gets dark again. Tell them that this light is my promise that I will always find them, even if they forget about me. You were picked to do more than just stay alive. You've been picked to be a light that can make those around you better. Pain has made you soft, not weak. Your tears have not broken you, but made you smarter. This time, heaven is there to witness your becoming again. She also wants you to know that God never gave up on you. If you felt separate from your faith lately, if you've stopped praying, believing, or listening, the silence wasn't a sign of rejection. The preparation was sacred. She was whispering your name to the angels behind the scenes. And tonight, they replied, strange things will start to happen to you in the most beautiful way. There are songs that play at the right time. People calling you out of the blue. Numbers keep coming up. Dreams that seem more like memories. And your mom says you shouldn't ignore those things when they happen. Allow yourself to believe once more because heaven is alive in you. As soon as you accept that, things start to change. Now I, Archangel Michael, put my hand on your heart. It might feel like a soft touch, a flutter, or a sudden wave of peace. I'm putting a seal on your heart that says, this one belongs to heaven. It will be filled with light and memories. Your story is still going on. Your healing is still going on. The love your mom had for you didn't end when she died. And this message was just the start. You will carry her now, not in sorrow, but in joy, not in pain, but in presence. You are no longer just her child. Your life is her legacy. She will walk with you wherever you go from now on. Even if you can't see her, not present, but quiet, she's always and ever there. She said one last thing in a whisper just for you. You're still here, my love. Do not stop now. I'll see you again, so keep going. This is the one thing I've been waiting to say to you in person again. I'll hold you and say it then. Good job. I always knew that you would be everything I prayed for. Her lips touch your forehead through the veil and she leaves. I, Archangel Michael, spread my wings wide, and the whole sky bows down to your heart. It wasn't a mistake. This was a divine appointment. You're not the only one. There is now a sacred silence in the room as her presence lingers there. Soft like wind and deep like memory. Not lack of something, but fullness. Stillness that is full of being there. It was hers, mine, and God's. Heaven is quiet right now because it wants to keep an eye on you. Seeing your soul take this in. As I watch your heart, I ask myself, do I believe this? Can I finally feel what I've been putting down for a long time? Yes, you can. Of course, because she had been waiting for this moment. The one where you dropped the act that you weren't still looking for a sign. The sign is now here. It's easy to understand. This voice from beyond the veil was strong enough to be made by angels. She wasn't just there to bring up old memories to unlock the future. She came. She tells you you're ready. Even if you're scared and cry alone. Even if you had doubts about everything before this, you're ready because you're reading, feeling, and getting this. Heaven only sends messages to souls that are ready. I am Archangel Michael, and I want to talk to your spirit first. There is favor on your name, light on your path, and breakthrough at your door. This is not a wish that I am making public. It is a fact. God has planned a divine appointment for you in the days to come. It's coming. But you don't know what time or shape it will take. Your mom saw it already. She cried when she saw it, but not because she was sad. Happiness. She saw you smile again. Your laugh turned into real life. Your nights will be quiet. She saw you walk into a place like a house, a room, or a moment. And then you realized that this is what she meant. She was getting me ready for this. When someone turns into an angel, their time doesn't run out like ours does. She has already seen your tomorrow, and tomorrow will be better than you think. The road ahead will not be easy. That wasn't the promise. It will, however, be full of divine timing, soul restoration, and grace that comes as a surprise. That's what was promised. I now saw what she showed me. I have something to tell you. A box, a long closed box. It could be real. It could be emotional, but it has memories in it. Pics, maybe. Could be letters, perhaps paint. She says it's time to open up about your grief instead of closing it off. Forgetting doesn't mean healing. When you remember, you should feel peace instead of pain. Then she says that peace is what heaven wants to give you right now. You're not cursed. You're not having bad luck. We haven't forgotten about you. You are being watched, led, and carried. You've been fighting battles that no one else can see. Right when your soul was barely holding together, you smiled, feeling like no one really knows what you've lost for days on end. You're now being sent divine people, soul connections, and conversations that will wake up your spirit again. And you'll know them by how they make your heart feel, not how they look. She tells him, "You'll feel me in them." And that's maybe her best gift. Other people, light and love, will help you start to feel her again in ways that fill the void instead of making it bigger. That's why you need to be open. That's why you shouldn't close your heart again, because the next love will be more healing than any other love you've ever experienced. Before I let you go, one last word from her from heaven. From all the angels who are now silently surrounding you with their hands on their hearts to honor your journey. She says, thank you, not because you were perfect, but because you stayed. You didn't stop. You kept going. You loved even when you didn't feel like it. You were there for other people even when you were having a bad day. She saw everything. There was a choice to love every day, every tear, and every day after the loss. And heaven wrote it down. Now heaven is answering. I am the Archangel Michael. Hunch over one more time and say, tell them they're safe. Let them know you called. Tell them they were picked. Of course, nothing, not even sadness, can stop a call. Know that when you feel that soft breeze tonight, hear your name in the silence. See her face in your dreams or remember her handwriting. It wasn't all in your head. That was her. This shows that she still loves and guides you. Still here. Her watch over you isn't over yet. Not now. Never. I can see her better now. More in tune with you than your breath, the stars, or your own heartbeat. If you need to cry, give yourself hope again. Regain your ability to believe. This message wasn't just for you to think about. It was for your soul. And your soul remembers all the good things that heaven has said. Now it's time to move forward with love, peace, and light. And always have her by your side. Of course. Let us pick up this message right where it left off. With the same divine warmth, the same voice from heaven, and the same invisible hand reaching out to touch your heart. Because your mom is still here, still watching, and still waiting for you to understand how much heaven is helping you right now. She knows you already know a lot. She knows that your heart is full, maybe even too full. She knows this, too, though. You are now ready to receive what you have been praying for in silence for years. This is more than just healing. In this case, transformation. The deepest level of spirit repair is this. And it's coming down from heaven like rain on broken ground. You haven't been wet in a long time, right? You've worked hard, smiled, and nodded while people talked. But until now, something inside you hadn't been touched. She says that tonight there is less of a spiritual veil. That your soul took a step tonight toward light, truth, and divine reconnection that you didn't even know it could take. It might not look like fireworks either. Even though it doesn't sound like thunder, something inside has been let go. There is no longer a weight. Your mother saw that something old just broke off of you. The angels were happy because the version of you she saw in her dreams when you were young is now awakening. Her hands were raised to heaven in celebration. The one who still believed miracles were possible. The pure one, the brave one, the spiritual one. They are two. They were always that way. However, you are now in alignment to receive them. As Archangel Michael, I speak again, but this time it's not as a guardian, but as a witness to your strength, your pain, and your secret prayers. As I say, tell them that heaven not only knows their name, it echoes with it. Let them know that their name has been spoken in light. Your name has been called out in light. It was what your mother said when she got to the gates of eternity. It was like a prayer, a hope, or a promise that she said your name. And as soon as she did, heaven granted her permission to reach back, to come back in spirit and to lead you when the days got too dark to walk alone. That was the message. She was coming back, but not in body, but in light. One last thing she wants live. Live a life that makes the people around you feel more light. Don't just forgive other people. Forgive yourself, too. Don't be brave because you don't fear anything. Be brave because you believe that heaven will catch every fall. Love each other. True love that pulls at your soul. The kind you deserve. She always believed you'd find the kind. It's coming. You don't know how close it is. You'll know it when your heart stops racing and starts to rest. She says it won't be hard for you to figure out. It will feel like home. And don't mess with it when it gets there. Do not doubt it. Don't think you're not good enough. You are. You've always been. She has been getting your spirit ready to receive it. Just one more moment before I end. She just bowed her head in prayer. In fact, spirits can kneel in prayer even in heaven. She did that for you, too. She thanked God for granting her permission to speak tonight as she bowed. It's like she whispered this prayer into your life. Father, have mercy on them. May their days and dreams be blessed. Keep their hearts safe and give them hope again. Give them beauty where the world has hurt them. Let them feel me every day in every breeze and in every moment of light. And if they start to doubt, tell them I still love them. Not even for a second. She smiled just like that. You haven't seen that smile in a long time. The one you miss more than words can say. The one that made you feel safe all the time. She is now grinning. And all the angels in the world are standing behind her, watching your soul start over. It was a beginning, not an end. The turning point your spirit has been waiting for has finally come. So remember this message. You can play it again if you need to. When it gets dark again, come back to it because words aren't enough. It is a moment in time. In light, she writes this letter to you from the bottom of her heart. Yes, let's keep going with this divine transmission. The energy is still going strong and heaven hasn't stopped talking to you yet. Your mother is still standing in the realm of light with her hand over her heart and saying softly, not yet. You may have thought this message was over. They still need to hear one more thing. Her patience is eternal. She knows what you've been through. She knows it took time for your soul to believe again. To trust this, to trust yourself, to trust that this isn't just words, but real living light entering the cracks of your broken places and making them sacred once more. She is now speaking to you as more than just your mother. She is also your guardian, your intercessor, and your divine witness. This is what she wants you to know. She tells you not to rush your healing. Also, don't wait too long to rise. You've had enough of being quiet. Your light has been hidden for too long. I can see the fire in you. You tried to put out the fire so you wouldn't be too much for everyone. You were never too much, though. It was never too much for you to handle emotionally, spiritually, or otherwise. Your light was always shining, even when you didn't notice it. Her voice is soft and full of memories and light right now. She says you were beautiful when you were little. Maybe not to everyone, but to her. She could tell by the way you smiled, in the way you asked about heaven, even though you weren't able to talk yet, the way you treated stars like they were family. At that time, she thought you looked like an angel. Then she watched you go back to it. That's the real point of this message. A comeback, a return to the part of yourself that heaven hoped for before the world got loud, before the hurt, before the doubt, before the fear. A pure, wise, and bright part of you has never left. Now is the time to reclaim it. She continues, she knows how hard you've worked to be strong, keep the family together, and carry their pain while hiding your own. What would happen if you let someone carry you for a while? She asks you now. Let love back into your life. What would happen? Not out of duty, but because of grace. I am the Archangel Michael. Please move forward again. I haven't raised my sword. It is lowered out of respect. And what I say is like thunder, but it hits like a heartbeat. There is no need to survive in your next season. It has to do with restoration. God's restoration. Not only of your peace, but also of your purpose, since you have one. That's something your mom said a lot of times under her breath, right? They were meant for more. She knew. Even when things didn't go as planned, she knew. Even when the pain, the bills, and the schedules made everything seem the same, she's calling it back now. This is what she says. Your purpose isn't about performance. There's no need for fame, perfection, or proof. Being fully present and letting love in is what it's all about. Getting people to see the real you. Again, the world needs your light, and you need your own light. There's also something useful because heaven does move in both spiritual and practical ways. She adds, you've been needing clarity on a decision, something weighing on your heart, a shift, a move, a conversation, something big, and it's been causing pressure in your chest. They know what to do already. She says, they're just scared. I'm here, though. They're not going to do it by themselves. At that point, she whispers in a way that would make stars cry. I didn't leave. Take that in. She's there. Every time you look up at the sky, she's close. Every time a feather lands on you, it's not a coincidence. Every time a smell, throws you off. It's her soul touching yours and telling you, I'm here. Do not stop, since she didn't leave. She grew from one body into love that knows no limits. You two are about to get bigger. Not only emotionally, creatively, relationally, or spiritually. Making a change to become a different person. Not a better one, but one that is freer. One that isn't based on what other people think of you, but on the truth of who you are. When heaven can breathe through you. She's so proud of how far you've come. Wow. You're really brave to listen for this long. I'm so proud of you for staying open when it would have been easier to close, since things are different now. Your mood has changed, but you might not notice it yet. Your spirit has become softer. Your soul has moved. things will not feel the same from now on. You'll start to notice signs you didn't notice before, even if they are new. You will start to meet people who feel like an angel. You'll hear your own voice again soon. Not the voice that was shaped by pain, but the voice that was shaped by light, because your mom is still with you every step of the way. Come back here when you start to doubt, when fear comes back, or when the silence feels too loud. Bring yourself back to this place, to her voice, and to this truth. You are loved more than words can say. It's not logical to see you. You are taken beyond your fear. While we watch, smile, pray, and whisper, she is right here with us in the next laugh, sunrise, or miracle. You'll never be alone because you were never alone. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life if you follow it. You won't just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you," every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith. And as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.